So Coolsculpting is a great way to non-invasively reduce unwanted pockets of fat. It works using a freezing process. So we target the trouble area, match it up with an applicator. The applicator grabs a hold of it, traps it between two freezing plates, and freezes to reduce the layer of fat. So when I say reduce the layer of fat, the clinical studies show that each treatment reduces the fatty layer by about 20 to 25%. So usually people end up doing more than one treatment. It's also not an overnight process. It's kind of slow. It takes about 12 to 16 weeks to see the final results. Typically, people start to notice some reduction at about the 4 to 6 week point, but I do pictures at 12 weeks after, and a lot of times that's when we'll discuss doing a second treatment. Afterwards, you can definitely have some swelling, some bruising, some marks left behind from the suction cups. It's going to feel really tender for a few days. Just kind of tender to the touch, and it's going to be numb for many weeks. Most areas are numb for about 6 to 8 weeks afterwards, and there can be some little tingling and stinging when that's all kind of thawing out. It's not a weight loss procedure. I like to make sure people are really clear about that. We're just not killing enough fat cells for pounds to be lost. It's more like inches lost. The most frequent thing I hear when people come back is they can tell their clothes are fitting better. The pants are looser, the bra straps aren't as tight, that sort of thing. Coolsculpting was first FDA cleared to treat the abdomen and flanks in 2009, and since then they have added on the inner thighs, the outer thighs, the arm areas, the chin, the bra fat, and also with the chin applicator, it's very small, so you can it's kind of FDA cleared to do any small pocket of fat. So it's neat. I can kind of touch up little areas with that. Dual sculpting is where you have two machines, so you actually can treat, like say you're treating the love handle area, I can put one on each side and we can get you done in 1 hour versus having to sit for 1 hour on each side. I started Coolsculpting in October of 2012. I guess one of the reasons why I love Coolsculpting and why I've stayed with Coolsculpting all these years is that just the positive effect it's had on my body and the changes that it's been able to do that I haven't been able to get those kinds of results with diet and exercise. So that's why I'm so enthusiastic about it, because it's worked for me.